Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyina ma ba'd. The truth is, when people ask me about Maulid Nabi, I always tell them to go to their scholars. I'm not a scholar, but at any rate, I can still say one or two things. The reality is, when you approach me about Maulid Nabi, the first thing I'll be inclined to ask is it an act of ibadah or just your rai? Is it a mundane thing, just one of those worldly things that has nothing to do with the religion? If you claim it's just a mundane affair, it has nothing to do with your religion, mashallah. If you cook that day and you give to me, I go collect am, chop and lick the plate. Nothing concern me. I'll advise you, as you are celebrating, do not sin against Allah. Your celebration should not involve disobedience to Allah. But if you tell me that it's an act of ibadah, you are doing it to please Allah, then I will not join you in celebration. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said that وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. Help one another on righteousness and piety. We should not help one another on sinning and transgression. If you ask me, is it a sin? I'll say yes. Because for you to claim it's an act of ibadah, you have sinned. You've lied against the messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because whatever was not part of ibadah in the time of the messenger and the sahaba can never be part of ibadah today. You see, one thing people have to understand is that when we talk about religion is a component of two things, akida and ibadah. A particular hadith of the messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taken care of these two things. This hadith came in two different riwayat. The first riwayah, Aisha radiallahu anha said, Man ahdasana fi amrina haza. Man ahdasa fi amrina haza ma laysa min fahuwa raddin. Whoever introduces a new thing into this affair of ours that was not part of it before, Allah will have it rejected. It will be rejected by Allah. The second riwayah says, Man amila amalan laysa alayhi amruna fahuwa. Whoever does an act of ibadah that is not in line with the way we do it will have it rejected by Allah. You see, these two hadiths, the first one is taking care of akida, the second one takes care of ibadah. The first one says, Man ahdasa fi amrina haza. Whoever introduces a new thing into this affair of ours. What is the affair? Akida. The second one says, Man amila amalan laysa alayhi amruna. Whoever does an act of ibadah that is not in line with the way we did it will have it rejected. You see, if you claim it is an act of ibadah, then you are saying that the messenger of Allah and the Sahaba did it. If they did not do it, then how can it be an act of ibadah? Because what was not part of ibadah in their time cannot be part of ibadah today. So it is all about being sincere to ourselves and using our common sense. So I'll advise you, if you're a true believer, the Quran and the Sunnah are enough for us. Whatever was not part of the Aqidah of Islam in the time of the Sahaba can never be part of the Aqidah of Islam today. And whatever was not part of Ibadah in the time of the Messenger of Allah and the Sahaba can never be part of Ibadah today. May Allah make this easy for us to understand. That is all. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد ان لا اله الا انت نستغفرك ونتوب اليك. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته.